Oh my goodness, I can't believe I'm saying that. I'm a new woman, a new puzzler. Yes, look what you've done to me, people.
Kia ora everyone, I'm Donnalouise and thank you so much for being here. Recently on my trip to Spain, I met up with Ulla. You might remember her from my Canadian trip. She paired up with me at the Canadian Nationals, and then we teamed up with Sarah and Reese from Australia. Well, she came to Spain this year, and she was so sweet because she brought me my first Heye jigsaw puzzle. I do believe this is a brand from Germany. You can correct me in the comments below if I'm wrong. And I still don't know how to pronounce it, if it's pronounced Heye or Hey, or if it's pronounced pamplemousse. Like, I have no idea. And I know a lot of times people try to leave comments and try to phonetically spell out how to pronounce the brands. And I do my best, I really do try. So please tell me below, is it option A, Heye, or is it option B, Hey, or is it option C, something else that I'm completely mispronouncing? Now, this is quite interesting. One, let's just address the elephant in the room. No, I don't have a complete box. When it comes down to it, I want to bring back as many jigsaw puzzles as I can when I travel. So I sacrifice the boxes. I really do. But as you'll see, I wrote all the information on the back. And really, I might even get to the point where I just keep like the side part of the box that has all the relevant information and just take high resolution images that I can then print out later to use as reference. I know, but you have to understand shipping to New Zealand is insane. We can't get these jigsaw puzzles, so I would rather bring them back and enjoy them. And lots of my friends enjoy them, even if it's just the box top or a printout. So, what is this one? This is from their Movie Masters Seek and Find series. In this jigsaw puzzle are depicted a bunch of Wes Anderson's movies. Now, I had heard of Wes Anderson. I knew I had watched some of his movies, but I didn't realize he had done some of the movies I had watched and loved. So leave your comments below. Go check out the list of movies, or maybe I'll put it in the description below, of Wes Anderson. This was from 2022. So I think he had a movie released in 2023 and another this year in 2024, and maybe he's working on another post-production one. But I believe as of 2022, maybe it was 11 movies, about 11 movies. And so leave your comments below. Do you have a favorite Wes Anderson movie? And did you even realize it was by him? Because the movie that I saw depicted in this jigsaw puzzle, I did not realize he had done. So that was exciting to find out. The artist for this jigsaw puzzle is Alexandre Clérisse. And I wonder if all the movies up until 2022 are depicted or not. I don't know enough about all his movies, like to know if it appears in here. For example, his first movie, I should save this for the voiceover, but his first movie, I believe 1996, called Bottle Rocket, written with Owen Wilson. And Owen Wilson and Luke Wilson both appear in the movie. I'm like, wow, this is such fascinating information to find out. I should have saved that for the voiceover, but there'll be plenty more to discuss. But I don't know this Bottle Rocket movie, so I can't tell you whether or not it appears in this scene. So yeah, it's just going to be lots of fun, but I'll probably focus on that one movie that I really love. But yeah, Wes Anderson. So there you go. Let's just have a look at the pieces and get to the time lapse and put it together. Enjoy.
So it's pretty obvious that I don't have the box, just the lid. I brought this back from my trip to Spain and Slovenia, and the box was quite large. I really did try to keep it because I had actually put other puzzles in the same box with it. But in the end, just with the weight and my limitation, I opted to cut just the top of the box. And I actually wrote inside, all the information so I would have that to share. So this is from, again, Heye, I'm going to pronounce it Heye, 1,000 pieces from their Movie Masters Seek and Find series. This is Wes Anderson and his films by the artist Alexandre Clérisse from 2022. We'll talk about the movies during the voiceover, and I'll try to see if I recognize like some of the movies that appear in this illustration. It's beautiful. I love it. Oh my goodness. I can't thank Ulla enough for gifting this to me. I really hope I enjoy the puzzling experience. Now, I have the pieces here in the original bag. And as you can tell, the box was pretty deep. It had quite a bit of extra room. Once again, I know I sound like a broken record. Could they minimize the box footprint and include a poster?
Post-processing Donnalouise here. I would have really liked a poster because one side you could have had the full image of the puzzle and the other side you could have had like references to all the movies and what is depicted in the Jigsaw puzzle for each movie. That would have been really fun. And you wouldn't have to look at it if you didn't want to, but if you were wondering what each little image represented from all the different movies, it could have had like a solution key. So I do think a poster would have been very helpful in this case.
Because the thing is, I do like the size of this image. I think I'll be able to work with this quite well. So let's just open these pieces, and I do have a bottom of a box here, and this is a Clementoni box. So I do keep boxes and reuse them when I can, but you know, traveling, I really just want to optimize how many puzzles I bring back. So here we go. Oh, these look like nice big pieces. I did look up the size, and it's kind of the standard 70 by 50 centimeters. So some of these pieces are nice and big. Oh, maybe just a little shine, but not really. I'm already seeing a good variety of piece shapes. Prongs, I do see some prongs have some curve to them. Some prongs don't. I'm hoping that we won't have issues with false fits. It's a very busy image. The colors are lovely. Look at the pinks. I love that. Like, even though like these are two standard 2-prong pieces, they're very different in shape. That's fun. So we got some standard 2-prong pieces. Let's see. I had a 1-prong piece. Where did it fall? There's a 1-prong piece. There's a 2-prong adjacent piece. Let's see. Do I have any? Not that I can see quickly off the top here. Definitely some prongs have a curve to them. Some prongs are smaller. Some prongs are wider. So I'm hoping a nice variety of prong shapes. That's good. The pieces are, you know, even though it's the same cut, have different shapes. Oh, there's a 3-prong castle piece. I'm willing to bet we would have some 4-prong and no-prong pieces. Not that I can see just quickly here. It doesn't feel like there's any puzzle dust whatsoever. Interesting. Do you think we have some 4-prong and no-prong pieces? I'll have to make a mental note to see if I notice them while puzzling. They're not jumping out at me. Probably someone on camera right now is zooming in going, they're right there, they're right there. See how different, like even though those are two-prong standard pieces, or 3 of them even, they're all different. Very nice. The colors look good. Oh, this is going to be fun. I think, what do I want to do with this one? Do I just want to pick in place? Do I want a full flip? Oh, I have no idea. I have no idea what I want to do, but the pieces feel nice, thick, and sturdy. I like the colors. I think I'm really going to enjoy this. Now, I think already I see my favorite Wes Anderson movie depicted right there. Isle of Dogs. Have you seen that movie? It's amazing. Love that movie, Isle of Dogs. Look at that. That gives you an idea of just how big that box was, because there's the lid. It almost fits over top of this Clementoni box. But yeah, I can't wait. This is going to be so much fun. I still don't know if I want to shuffle through and just pick out stuff. Or maybe I kind of like the full flip lately. Oh my goodness. Talked to Donnalouise a year and a half ago, and she would have been like, what? Full flip? But there's just something pleasant about seeing all the pieces spread out and just going through and grabbing what you want. Oh my goodness, I can't believe I'm saying that. I'm a new woman, a new puzzler. Yes, look what you've done to me, people. You've turned me into a full flipper. But even though I full flip, I would still go around and pick out pieces. I don't know. I wonder if I have time to put up a poll for members and ask them if I should full flip and grab pieces, or if I should do a pick and place. Or if I should just decide on my own here right now, because I don't want to take the time to put up a poll. I just want to start puzzling. Oh, come on. Let's full flip. You know we love it. Look at that. Yeah, who needs the bottom of a box? Oh, yeah, there we go. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, could sort out. Yeah, we're going to full flip. There you go. And we will build the puzzle right in the middle here. Oh, I can't wait. It's going to be so much fun.
My favorite Wes Anderson movie is Isle of Dogs from 2018. If you know me, you know how much I love dogs. And looking up the information for this voiceover, I forgot just how emotional I was watching this movie. I believe I watched it on a flight, on an aircraft. Oh my goodness. So it's an adult stop motion animated film. It's got like a sci-fi comedy drama feel to it. And it was produced by Wes Anderson, narrated by Courtney B. Vance, and it starred so many amazing actors. Just incredible, like Bryan Cranston, Edward Norton, Jeff Goldblum, you name it. And in fact, one person is connected to the World Jigsaw Puzzle Championships. Ken Watanabe, hopefully I'm pronouncing their name correctly. His daughter Anne has gone to the World Jigsaw Puzzle Championships the last 2 years, and she's always trying to promote jigsaw puzzles and puzzling and speed puzzling. Oh, it's great. I just love, wow, it's like I've come full circle. So here's just a little bit of the plot from the movie that I found in Wikipedia. I'll only read a little bit because I don't want to like spoil it for anyone, but seriously, if you haven't seen this movie, go watch it. So the film is set in 2038 and an outbreak of canine flu spreads throughout Japan, including the city of Megasaki, with the risk of becoming contagious to humans. So the city's authoritarian mayor, Kenji Kobayashi, ratifies an official decree banishing all dogs to Trash Island, which is immediately approved despite the insistence of Professor Watanabe, the mayor's political opponent, because he states that he's close to creating a cure. There's no reason to get rid of all the dogs. I nearly have a cure. Well, the first deported canine is a white and black spotted dog named Spots Kobayashi. Spots had served as the bodyguard dog to 12-year-old orphan Atari Kobayashi, which was the mayor's distant nephew and ward. Fast forward 6 months, Atari grabs a plane, flies it to Trash Island, which is now known as the Isle of Dogs, and searches for his pet bodyguard dog Spots. Now, after crash landing, Atari is rescued by a pack of dogs led by an all-black canine named Chief, who's been a lifelong stray. With their help, Atari first finds like a locked cage that apparently contained Spots' skeleton, but luckily Atari learns that it wasn't actually Spots. So they want to continue their search for Spots. But then they have to fend off a rescue attempt by a team that was sent by the mayor to retrieve Atari. So they do that, and Atari decides to continue searching for Spots, and the pack also decides to keep helping them. Now at first, Chief, didn't want to get involved further, but he was convinced by Nutmeg, a female ex-show dog, to help the boy out of obligation. So the pack seeks advice from sage-like dogs Jupiter and Oracle, and they surmise that Spots might be held captive by an isolated tribe of dogs rumored to be cannibals. So there you go. That's just the start of the plot of the movie, and I won't tell you more. I did look up that I have it available on Disney+. There's quite a few Wes Anderson movies, at least in New Zealand, available on Disney+. I think I saw the Grand Budapest Hotel and French Dispatch and the Darjeeling Express. So I think I'm going to have a Wes Anderson movie marathon while I puzzle my next puzzles here. It's going to be lots of fun. So I do believe that the submarine here that is shown is representative of the life aquatic of Steve Zissou. Is it Zissou? Hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly. And then, for example, in this scene, like the dog sitting on top of the car, that's of course from the Isle of Dogs. And many scenes look like they have characters from various movies kind of intermingling with one another. So there, for example, is the badger from the Fantastic Mr. Fox. And they're standing in front of Café Le Sans Blague, which is from the French Dispatch. So I kind of like that the Jigsaw puzzle is depicting images from various movies like mingling with one another. I think this big ship is still from the Life Aquatic. You can correct me in the comments below if I'm wrong, but there could be characters from other movies on it. And those like campers, Boy Scouts, if you wish, I believe those are from Moonrise Kingdom, but there's other characters in this scene from other movies. And then, of course, the little doggies taking that little basket on the wire, that's from the Isle of Dogs. But you can see the names Bogus or Boogus, maybe, Bunce. And then this next one, you see Bean. Those are like the three main villains from the Fantastic Mr. Fox. I believe the Royal Tenenbaums, hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly, is depicted as well. There's the T on this building, on the flag, and the swimming. And you saw a few characters with those red jumpsuits with the white stripes. And then here, Gail mentions, is there a big pink hotel behind the puzzle pieces? She must have seen it as I was building it. One of his movies is the Grand Budapest Hotel. And yes, this is the big pink hotel from the Grand Budapest Hotel. And she also mentions that she sees the train from the Darjeeling Express, which a movie looks very interesting. And she might try to watch a couple of them on Amazon or on Apple TV, whatever you have. But yeah, I found most of them on Disney Plus. So I'm going to have a Wes Anderson movie marathon. I really enjoyed the Jigsaw puzzle. The colors were nice. There's a little shine to the pieces, but not bad. I hope I've been trying so hard to adjust my lighting so that it's not too bright, not too dark. And of course, with a more pure matte finish on the Jigsaw puzzle, it makes it easier. Now, I had asked my members if they had any experience with this brand, and I just want to read you a few comments. This is from Susie. And Susie said, I've done quite a few Heye puzzles. They can be a bit crumbly, but nothing that keeps me from doing more. Love their images. And I will admit that yes, it did feel a little looser fit than, say, a Ravensburger. See, I just grabbed the corner, it came up. So you have to be careful moving pieces around. It's no by near as bad as some of the brands I've seen. So it is slightly looser, slightly a bit crumbly, but it wouldn't stop me from buying any more. Now, this one, obviously, I did not pay for. I tried to find like how much they would cost in New Zealand, but they're not readily available. They're not for sale. In Australia, I would be able to pick one up for around $36 New Zealand, which for a 1,000-piece jigsaw puzzle is really good in New Zealand. Ravensburgers, for example, are usually $40 and up, and the specialty ones $50 and up. So I would definitely buy this brand again if I enjoyed the image, if I could get them in New Zealand. But yeah, just, looking at it, you can see how it's a bit crumbly. I'm gonna break it. Okay, but I really enjoyed it, and I definitely would buy the brand again if I had access to them here in New Zealand, and I don't think they would be overpriced. Then again, if a company were to import them and sell them, they would probably have to hike up the price a bit more. They'd probably be in the $40 New Zealand range. But I would pick an image that didn't have too large of a solid color. Just for fear of some false fits. The prongs are similar. There's a good variety though. And looking, I did not find any 4-prong pieces or no prong pieces at all. Like I tried and nothing stood out to me. So there is a limit on like the piece shapes that are available. But I really enjoyed it and it was lots of fun. And then another comment from One More Puzzle Piece. I've done one Heye puzzle called Purple Bloom and they liked it. They have a lot of image that interests them, and they would definitely buy the brand again. So that's good. That's good. Another person, Rose Hall said that they have the 2,000-piece House of Horrors. You'll have to look that up. It does It does look a little creepy. I started to sort it, but was too intimidated. It seems very dark, if I remember. I looked it up. I will have to give it another try. So yeah, definitely, I mean, I love this one because it's bright, beautiful, fun colors. And what did you think of the voiceover? Were you familiar with a lot of their movies, Wes Anderson movies? Do you have a favorite Wes Anderson movie? Leave your comment below. I have to go rewatch Isle of Dogs. I love that movie so much. I definitely have to go rewatch it. But I enjoyed the puzzle very much. I want to thank Ulla again for gifting it to me. That was so nice of her. And I will definitely pass this on. I know someone else in New Zealand will love having it and will love putting it together. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Yeah, I really did. I really did. It was lots of fun. And I think I'm a full flipper now. Let's just face the fact. I've gotten better at letting my eyes focus. And I don't know if it's because of my glasses and it helps, but spreading out all the pieces before overwhelmed me. I'm not overwhelmed anymore. I can focus and say, look for green pieces. Look for dark blue pieces. Look for, orange pieces. I'm getting better at being able to scan and pick out pieces of one texture or color. And that's really helping with speed puzzling too. I don't know if it's a combination of just practice, of just calming down and not overwhelming myself, using my glasses. But yeah, I really enjoy that. I enjoy spreading all the pieces out. Look at me. Oh my goodness. I still do enjoy a pick and place when it's a really busy image. I didn't think this would be busy enough, but I did like the boat here. I did kind of do some pick and place, but some other areas I just grabbed all the pieces and then assembled. It was lots of fun though, and I really enjoyed it, so I hope you enjoyed it too. Thank you so much for being here. I do really appreciate it. Leave your comments below about Wes Anderson and his movies. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like and consider subscribing to the channel. It means a lot to me and it really does help the channel grow. Yeah, I'm just happy. I'm in my happy place. I love when I've really enjoyed a video, like doing the research for the time lapse, and I've enjoyed doing the puzzle. Just the whole experience is really enjoyable for me. So I hope you enjoyed it too. And until next time, ciao.